Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another installment of the Pug's Thoughts in the Doghouse. I'm Pug, and here's what I'm thinking. We're filming a little differently today. As you can see, the Doghouse is going through kind of a makeover, but we'll see how it goes within the next couple of weeks. Alright, we're going to talk about a league that I really don't like to talk about anymore, just because, as you can see, I'm representing the Seattle Sonics today. I normally don't wear this. This is really old, but I normally don't wear Sonic gear or NBA gear because I don't like to call it the NBA anymore. I like to call it the Kobe Bryant, Los Angeles Lakers, Boston Celtics, and LeBron James League, because all those teams and players make a lot of news, and then it just seems that everybody just forgets the other teams, like Atlanta and Portland. One of the teams that I was interested in this year when they were making the run for the playoffs was the Bobcats. I was like, wow, the Bobcats actually made the playoffs. I'll root for them. And then when they got swept by Orlando, I was like, all right, I'm done. So, but yeah, I don't usually like to talk NBA just after what they did to Seattle. But we're going to talk about it today because one of the hottest topics this summer has to deal with the NBA. All right, I'm going to talk some LeBron James. LeBron James, whether or not he should stay in Cleveland or sign with another team, with him being a free agent this year. All right, so right now I'm just going to say this up front. LeBron James, why would you meet with the Los Angeles Clippers? Seriously, why would you do that? You keep saying you want a championship and then you go meet with the Los Angeles Clippers? What in the world is wrong with you? You sign with the Los Angeles Clippers, you're going to continue to lose, okay? You probably are going to get, a little rivalry with Kobe Bryant, and the ticket sales in LA for the Clippers will skyrocket, but at the same time, you will always be under Kobe Bryant. You will always be under Kobe Bryant if you sign with the Los Angeles Clippers. What? I'm sorry, that just doesn't make sense to me. All right, the other teams that you've met with are the Nets, Bulls, Knicks, and of course, the Cavaliers. There might be more, but I forgot. So, I'm here to say, LeBron James, do yourself a favor, do the city of Cleveland a favor, and stay in Cleveland. First of all, you're going to go into the Hall of Fame no matter what happens, okay? And wouldn't it be great to spend your entire career as a Cleveland Cavalier? You can go in as a Cavalier, whether you win a championship or not, you're going to go into the NBA Hall of Fame. No ifs and buts about it. You are one of the all-time greats. You, unfortunately, just play for a team that has been down in the dumps for years upon years and hasn't gotten it together, but I really would encourage you to stay in Cleveland for that reason, because wouldn't it be great to go in the NBA and say, yeah, you spent your entire career with the Cleveland Cavaliers? Now, to kind of stay on that topic, though, you stay in Cleveland, your legacy in Cleveland, which is already as big as it is, it's going to grow even more, okay? And the reason why I say that, because it's very rare when players stay with their team for their entire career. And look at the players who have done that. Look at Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken won one World Series in 1983, and that was it. And then he stayed with the Orioles. He had numerous opportunities to walk, and he's a Hall of Famer, and he's got a street named after him in Baltimore, and he's got a legacy there. All right, he's known as the guy that went to work for the Orioles and went to play for the Orioles every day. Another guy, you might say, well, that's the guy that won a championship, though. Well, all right. What about Edgar Martinez from the Seattle Mariners? He never got to the World Series. He spent his entire career with the Mariners, and he's the greatest designated hitter who ever lived and played the game. And he eventually will. I hope he goes in the Hall of Fame. I know there's a debate whether or not designated hitters should go in the Hall of Fame, but my point is, LeBron, you can be put on that pedestal, and I think that means more than winning a championship. Because let's face it, you can win a championship anywhere, all right? Which is why you should which is another reason why you should stay in Cleveland. Wouldn't it be great to win a championship in Cleveland and bring an NBA title to the Cavaliers and be a part of that? I mean, because let's face it, what's a bigger accomplishment? You come up with the Cleveland Cavaliers, you help them out, you bring them to their first NBA Finals, where they were swept by the San Antonio Spurs, and then you just leave and win a championship someplace else? I mean, come on, what's a bigger accomplishment here? Okay, the biggest accomplishment that you could ever have is winning a championship with the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, and then finally, LeBron, you need to stay in Cleveland for this reason. you single-handedly put Cleveland on the map when it comes to sports. Because let's face it, when you were drafted and you first started out, the Indians were past postseason runs. For the most part, the Browns, they were okay. They had one playoff run. I think it was in 2003, but don't quote me on that. And the Browns have never really been the same since then. They missed the playoffs a couple years ago by one game, losing to the Titans losing to the spot to the Titans. But for the most part, I mean, LeBron, you are Cleveland sports right now. Okay, if you leave, Cleveland's going to go into another market that many people don't acknowledge. Okay, it's going to go into another sports market where if they win, people will talk about them. If they lose, you might as well say goodbye Cleveland for the next decade. All right, because the Indians aren't doing anything, the Browns are not going to do anything, and the Cavaliers will definitely not do anything without you. So, like I said, LeBron James, do yourself a favor, stay in Cleveland. I'm not a Cavaliers fan, but if you stay in Cleveland, it's just going to continue what is already there. The rivalries between Kobe and you, and the Cavaliers will be a force to reckon with in the Eastern Conference, and continue to build rivalries with the Orlando Magic and the Boston Celtics, and the Detroit Pistons and all the division rivals and stuff. Stay in Cleveland, LeBron. That's the best thing you can do, in my opinion, and I've given you the reasons why. All right, feel free to comment below, and I'll get back to you via video response or a comment. And thanks for watching another installment of the Post Thoughts in the Doghouse.